Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Shaw, and welcome to Janesville Little Theater's 92nd season. You may not know it, but JLT is the oldest continually performing community theater in Wisconsin and the third oldest in the United States. And we refuse to break that historic record. But we are not afraid to try new things. As the director, it is my great pleasure to present a virtual Whodunnit, our first show performed virtually and presented online.
My name is Sloan, Rockford Sloan, and I'm a homicide detective. It was a dark and stormy night. The wind howled louder than a Kardashian who didn't make the cover of People. We're about to solve a crime, you and I. So keep your peepers peeled, pay attention to clues, because someone is about to be murdered. It's up to us to figure out who done it. Ready? This is how it all began.
The meeting started? Where is everybody? You did tell them to be here, didn't you?
I emailed invitations, sir.
You don't email invitations. You subpoena them. You demand that they be here.
This isn't really a legal action, sir. So I can't do that.
What kind of a lawyer are you?
One who passed the bar.
Oh, no one knows more about the law than I do. People tell me that. Lots of people tell me that. You know who tells me that?
Everybody?
Everybody tells me that. Nobody's here.
Is it a tech problem?
Why would it be a tech problem? We're the greatest tech company of all times. The best.
The app is a prototype.
Yeah, so is my phone.
You never found the old one?
Why would I? It's got all the whistles and the bells and it's a software problem.
I ran diagnostics all morning. Everything appears to be working perfectly. I'm sure everyone's just running a little bit late.
Fine. Get me a cup of coffee.
Sir, I'm not your assistant. I'm VP of Technology.
Do I pay your salary?
Yes, sir.
Then get me a cup of coffee.
Sir, I'm in the office. Do you want me to drive to the airport, fly to your city, then grab a taxi over to your house and make your coffee?
How long's the flight?
There he is, the man, the myth, my dad. Happy birthday, Dad. Happy birthday to
What have I
you.
said about singing?
Sorry, Dad.
I noticed you couldn't be here or bother to be here on my birthday.
Sorry, I'm away on business. We're developing a new software that should take us into the next millennium.
You seem to love more than your father.
No, but you always said
Stop
nothing
making
is more
excuses
important than
for you.
work.
You sound like a wimpy loser.
I'm here. Happy birthday, Daddy. Mwah.
Hello, Princess.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be there in person. I'm away on business.
Good for you, sweetheart.
What?
I'm proud of you.
What?
Business should always come first.
What? You literally just said.
Stop living in the past, Bullion.
Yeah, Bull.
Are you all right, Princess? You seem a little pale.
Oh, I was just a little nauseous earlier.
Oh, is that all? You seem a little puffy.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Happy birthday, sir.
Who are you?
Eugene, sir.
You remember Eugene, Dad.
Oh,
He's
you don't
Juniper's
have to
husband.
question my memory, boy.
You remember Eugene, Dad?
Of course, Princess.
What?
Eugene is my husband.
And your CFO. I've been overseeing the upgrade, but Vista wants more money for the licensing, and well,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
knocking
yeah,
that
yeah,
over.
yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Money. Princess, where is your mother?
She's not our mother.
Bullion.
What? She's not?
He's right, Dad. She's not.
I know, Princess. You're right, of course.
What is this thing on? Is it working? Hello, am I in the virtual world?
Yes, Florina.
There is my husband, my beautiful 24-carat husband, whom I love so much. Mwah, mwah. I see your children from your 3 other marriages are all in this meeting, and I am not knowing why.
Hello, Florina.
Hello, Bullion. Couldn't be bothered to show up for your father's birthday, I see.
Yeah, and where exactly are you, Florina?
Bullion, don't attack your mother.
She's not my mother. And don't talk to me that way, you ambulance chaser.
Shut up, Bullion.
You see, this right here is why I don't come to these family gatherings. The hostility against me is too much. They don't like I replace their mother.
Why do you sound like a vampire, Florina?
Bullion, apologize to your mother.
She's not my mother.
He's right, Dad. She does sort of sound like a vampire.
I know, Princess. That's just the way stepmommies talk. Kind of silly, isn't it?
Sir, we have a meeting on the revamp of the mainstream in a little bit over an hour.
Fine. Is everybody here?
No, sir. We're still waiting on Macy.
Who said that?
Me, sir.
Who are you?
My husband, Daddy.
And your chief financial officer.
And you're a very good one.
Haley, get my daughter online now.
Dad, Haley can't force her to log on.
Does she know how to operate the tech or not?
Yes, sir. I've devoted my life to creating this software.
Here or whatever, even though my horoscope said I should totally avoid family gatherings because, you know, it'll get my chakra out of line. So, yeah.
Macy, still trying to revive the summer of love.
Oh, you know it, Dad. Still trying to like rape the environment, pollute the air, and oppress the working class.
Why do you have to be such a disappointment?
I don't know. Must be like in my genes or whatever.
You did not get any of your father's good genes. You are just like your mother, the fashion model.
Oh, like, hey, Florina, didn't expect to see you out in daylight.
Sir, we really need to get this meeting started.
Meeting? I thought this was a birthday party thing.
Shut up, Bullion. Did you not read the memo?
So this isn't a birthday party.
No,
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right, Princess. How could you have known?
okay, everyone. Now that we're all here, your father asked me to gather everyone here so we can discuss his new will.
The will?
What does he mean, new
What are
will,
you
sir?
talking
Whoa,
about?
whoa,
I wasn't
everybody,
ready for this.
stop, stop. If you all talk at once, it overloads the system.
I thought you were going to fix that.
It's in the next upgrade.
The third-party integrations
Oh my
that
God,
we need.
that is like so yesterday, okay? You guys are using archaic infrastructure when you should be using like totally green technology. But you know, like whatever, it's not my business.
So Mr. Sterling is changing his new will.
Wait. Changing the will? Why?
None of your business, Bullion.
But why, Daddy?
Well, Princess, I thought it was prudent. Now, you all know that the latest software app Mine Meldogram was the biggest app last year.
Thanks to you.
Don't butter me up, boy.
But you're a genius, Daddy.
Thank you, Princess.
It was a group effort.
Spearheaded by Haley.
The girl that gets my coffee.
I'm head of your IT.
So now our little family company is worth billions?
7.5 and climbing.
Who said that?
Me, sir. Your son-in-law.
Are you running this meeting, Eustace?
Eugene. No, sir.
Then shut up. Now, I think someone is deliberately putting glitches in the new software. Someone here is trying to sabotage the company.
Why would anybody try to?
Oh my God,
Wait,
real
it's not worth it.
sense.
We all-
Everything
Oh my
sabotage.
Lord.
It's crazy.
It's so
It's like not even a big problem.
You know who you are, and so do I. That's why I'm changing the will. Some of you are going to be very unhappy because you will be cut without a cent.
Surely you don't mean me. I am the love of your life.
My mother was the love of his life.
No, my mother was the love of his life.
But who has the ring now?
Oh my God. Well, you know, since I don't even care about this meeting or the business or anything, and I don't even like any of you people, and I don't care about the money, you vultures can just fight over this and do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. Peace out.
Not yet, Macy. I know what you've been up to.
Whatever.
Daddy, is this a good idea?
I think it is, Princess. If you knew what I knew, then you would know that there was no other way.
Well, can't we talk about this?
It's already done.
What?
Larry here.
It's Barry, sir.
Right. Yeah, Harry sent me a revised will. After I hang up from this call, I'm going to sign it. And it will go into effect immediately.
But Sterling.
I just wanted to see all your faces when I gave you the news. You know who you are. We're trying to get the best of me, trying to sabotage the company that I built.
Team effort.
Well, the joke's on you. Because when I'm through with you, you will be jobless, homeless, friendless, and drinking woolite out of the gutter. One signature of the pen and one phone call, and your life will be over.
Daddy?
Sir?
Dad,
Sterling.
Dad,
What happened
Sir?
to him? Where'd he go?
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Is everything
What
okay?
happened?
call 911.
He's
Get him some
dead.
help.
Oh,
That's the way it went down before I got the call about the old man. The place smelled fouler than a porta potty in July. It was time to start digging.
Hello?
Mr. Schwartz,
Yes?
I'm Detective Sloan. I'm investigating the death of Augustus Sterling.
Investigating? His death was an accident.
Was it?
I thought, I don't know. You think he was murdered?
Well, I understand that you were his personal lawyer.
Yes, yes. Well, he had a whole team of lawyers, an army of them. I just took care of his personal needs.
Personal needs?
wills, prenups, probates, non-disclosure agreements, things of that nature.
Right. So you drew up his will.
Yes. I've drawn up several of his wills over the years.
Including the latest one.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I can't. Attorney-client privilege.
Your client is dead.
And still protected.
But you can confirm he changed his will.
Yes. But he never signed it.
So to be clear, before he signed his new will, or since he died before he signed the new will, then the old will was still in force.
That's right. He died moments before he was going to sign it.
So who stands to inherit the most from the old will?
He divided the money equally.
Well, then answer this. Who stood to lose the most if the new will took effect?
Again, I can't tell you that.
I can get a warrant.
Then you should. I'm not going to be disbarred over this.
So you can tell me who had the most to gain by stopping the new will.
Well, I can tell you this, that he cut out everybody. The entire family cut off without a cent.
Powerful motive.
Not in my department.
So everyone might have wanted to kill him, but someone had the technical skills to pull it off. Who?
Not in my department. You'll need to talk to his VP of technology.
Well, thank you for your time.
I hope you find this killer.
Oh, I will.
Hello?
Haley Hawkins?
Yeah.
I'm Detective Sloan. I'm investigating the murder of Augustus Sterling.
Murder? What? He was murdered? How?
Electrocuted through his phone.
Is that even possible?
Well, I'm hoping you could tell me. You're his VP of technology.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Well, sure, but isn't that your title?
On my door and everything. But old man Sterling thought of me as his assistant. Get me my coffee, Haley. Go get my dry cleaning, Haley. You know, I graduated third in my class at MIT, and he treats me like an unpaid intern.
That must have been frustrating.
You have no idea.
My boss is on me all the time to close cases, work faster, work harder. Sometimes I just want to kill him.
Yeah. Wait. What? You think I killed him?
Well, I think you have the skills to pull it off. You're the head of technology.
Hey, we're a software company. Anyone could have wired that phone to kill him. Anybody.
Sure, but why would they? You, on the other hand, were underappreciated, overworked by a man who treated you like lint.
Okay. No, I see where this is going. No, I didn't kill him. Why would I?
Well, you just said a minute ago about...
Oh, for heaven's sakes, work will always have a way to turn out to be sucky. It has, you know, it was a good job. It was good pay. Why would I kill the goose who laid the golden egg?
Are you leaving town?
You really think this family is going to keep me on? Those vampires have been trying to get me fired for years, even though my latest app, Tangled, is about to go live. They'll toss me to the dogs. Now I gotta move in with my parents. Well, I get to work on my tan till I find another gig, I guess. Lucky me.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but you want motive? Talk to Daddy's little princess.
Juniper?
Yeah, Sterling worshipped her, thought she hung the moon, but secretly she couldn't stand him.
Why?
Ask her. I gotta go.
That's the trouble with murder. Seems everyone has a secret. You just got to be willing to dig through the trash to find it.
Hello?
Juniper Everton?
Yes?
I'm Detective Sloan. I'm investigating your father's murder.
Murder? How? Who could do this? Poor daddy.
Sorry to do this now. I know it's a difficult time.
Who would do this to daddy? He was such a great man. Everybody loved him, adored him. He was a captain of industry, the best father any girl ever had.
Really?
Yes, of course. He was an angel, saint, a mensch. Can I put you on hold? I have another call. Eugene?
Hi, sweetheart.
Eugene, I have a detective on the other line. He thinks Daddy was murdered.
He thinks it or knows it.
I don't know yet.
See what he knows.
Sorry about that, detective. That was my nanny. I was talking to my nanny. And now, where were we?
Well, you were saying that your father was one of the greatest men who ever lived.
Oh, he was. A perfect businessman, a perfect husband, a perfect father. He was, well...
Perfect? You seem particularly fond of your father.
I was. Believe me. He was the greatest man I ever knew. Hold on. My nanny has a question. I can't keep this up. I think he knows something. I'm gonna bring you into the call. You just stay quiet and listen. He'll never know you're there.
Okay.
Sorry, detective. My nanny had a question.
Your husband is your nanny.
What?
Isn't that your husband on the phone with us right now?
You can see him?
Miss Everton, I feel like you're not being completely truthful with me.
What? Why would you say that? I'm a very honest person.
Well, you just lied about your husband being your nanny, and then you lied about needing a nanny, and you don't have any children.
Not yet.
You lied about your husband on the phone. That's 3 lies in as many minutes.
It's not lying when it's a business.
What do you want to know, detective? I mean, we're an open book.
Oh, Eugene, what are you doing? This is family business.
He's going to find out.
You don't know that. He could be a complete and total idiot.
Miss Everton, why are you lying to me?
But he's not. Dang it. Because I knew how it would look.
How what would look?
Don't play me. I know you think Eugene did it.
What?
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 What? Come on. He's the logical choice.
I am?
Oh, come on, Eugene. You know Daddy hated you.
He did?
Of course. He was always jealous.
Jealous of what?
Of me with another fella.
Ew. And ew! Look, I just thought he could never remember me.
That was his little way of keeping you down. My father treated Eugene terribly. I'm surprised Eugene didn't kill him before.
I didn't kill him now!
Of course not, but the detective doesn't know that.
And what about his will?
What about it? I don't know anything about that.
You're saying you never saw the new will?
Yes? Why is that so hard to believe?
Well, because you've lied, I count 4 times now.
Well, I didn't know anything about the new will.
But you knew about the old will, that you were set to inherit a great deal of money.
I'm sure I would be in his new will too. Daddy loved me. He would want me to be taken care of.
Yes, but perhaps your father was jealous enough to cut Eugene out and cut Eugene out of the will, and then you by extension.
He wouldn't do that.
Are you certain you knew your father as well as you think?
Dare you? My father was a paragon of virtue.
5.
Okay, look, Mr. Detective Man, if that's even your name.
It isn't.
I don't know why you're picking on us. You should be after the real killer.
And who do you think that is?
Well, if I were you, I'd be looking at my stepmother. That little vampire sunk her fangs into Daddy. But he got her with an ironclad prenup. If anybody had motive, it's that little gold digger, worried about losing her gold. We're done here.
Sorry about that. She gets passionate.
Eugene! When I storm out of a room, you follow me! How many times do we have to go over that?
Sorry, I gotta go.
Murders always stir up the cesspool, and this family was in deep. We'd need more toilet paper than a COVID run. Time to try the blushing pride.
Yeah?
Florina Sterling, I'm Detective Sloan. I'm working on the murder of your husband. I'd like to ask you some questions.
I am being so sorry. Nustionymic.
Nuti, fasi, grisi, forbes romana, fluentia.
What?
I said, don't worry, I speak fluent Romanian.
You are very smart. Oh, and very attractive. You seem very strong. Do you work out?
Mrs. Sterling.
Oh, call me Florina.
Florina.
Ooh, I like the way you say that. It makes me all goosey bumpy. Perhaps we could continue this over a drink in person. You drink wine.
Mrs. Sterling, your husband died this morning. Are you aware how it looks that you're flirting with me?
Flirting? Oh, don't be silly. You big, strong, silly boy with those deep, dark eyes. Oh, and that voice that makes me weak.
I want to ask you about the new will.
I know nothing about that.
Well, if you were being cut out of that will, things could get pretty bad for you.
Please, I am wife of billionaire. I'll be fine.
Well, I was told that you have an ironclad prenup.
Who told you that? Was it that nasty little daughter of his?
As a matter of fact,
I knew it. She hates me. They all do, 'cause I'm prettier than any of their mothers. Besides, Barry can beat that silly old prenup.
Barry Sterling's lawyer? You're having financial conversations with your husband's lawyer?
I never said that.
If I subpoena your phone records, am I going to find out that you've been talking to Barry Schwartz?
No,
How about texting him?
fine. Yeah, he's been helping me. It's very lonely being wife of a billionaire.
So you've had marital problems.
Oh, we are no different than any other couple.
Well, except you have billions.
Oh, money isn't everything. There was a time when I was his whole world. Back when we met, I wasn't always just a pretty face.
Oh, you weren't always a model?
No, of course not. When we met, I was working in Sterling's company. I was like Haley, with dreams of my own. But now I am alone, always alone. And Barry has been very helpful to me in my time of need.
Your time of need? Your time of need?
I have needs all the time.
Are you having an affair with Barry Schwartz?
Affair? That is an ugly word.
So is murder.
Ah! I take it back. You are not a handsome man. You are a dirty, dirty little man with a sick, dirty mind. Instead of digging up dirt on two innocent people, why don't you talk to evil daughter?
I've already spoken to Juniper.
Oh, not her. She's an idiot. The other one.
Oh, Macy.
Yeah, a barracuda, that one. Don't let her. I'm a peace-neck, tree-hugger, tofu-eating act fool you. She's a killer, that one. Don't call me again.
Well, the suspect card was filling up. This case was getting harder to untangle than Christmas lights in July. It took a few minutes to do a Google search on Macy, the other daughter. It's amazing what you can find out online.
Namaste.
Macy Gables.
Oh, are you the detective guy? The one everybody's talking about?
Who's talking about me?
Like everybody? This is the digital age, you know.
Well, I'd like to ask you some questions about your dad's murder.
He was murdered? What? How?
He was electrocuted.
Oh, like how fitting, right? The man stole a computer empire, but he knew like nothing about them.
So there's no love lost when your father died.
Don't call him that.
He wasn't your father?
Oh, please. He divorced my mom 3 months before I was born. Dumped him for his current vampire wife.
Vampire?
She sucks the joy out of everything, so yeah.
Oh, not feeling the love.
Oh, love? Okay, love for my father? I abhorred everything that man stood for. Greed, toxic capitalism, narcissism, selfish pursuit of money. The man was a monster.
So you hated it?
Oh, well, hate's a strong word.
How about murder?
Oh, please. Do you know what that would do to my, like, karma? Oh my God, you are totally putting my chi in the red right now.
He was changing his will.
So what?
So you're quite the activist. According to Google, you're on the board of Greenpeace and the Sierra Club, the Environmental Defense Fund, and the Nature Conservancy.
Well, yeah, the Earth is in trouble. Climate change is real, despite what some people might think, and some of us would like there to be a planet in 2050.
In fact, you're the biggest donor of all those charities.
Yeah, like, so what?
So you're quite the celebrity in those circles. Spokesman.
Spokeswoman, thank you.
Spokeswoman in commercials, and you've designed their websites, and it's your mug on their t-shirts.
I'm just trying to undo the damage that my father's done to the planet. My generation is going to create a better world.
Well, good for you. But if you're not taking any of your father's money, then where's all the donations coming from? Miss Gables? Where are you getting the money to donate? See, I can find out, but your unwillingness to cooperate makes you look suspicious.
I didn't kill him.
Well, then where's the money coming from? Miss Gables, I can have an officer there in moments to arrest you for impeding an investigation.
All right, fine, or whatever, okay? Ask Bullion.
Bullion, your brother?
Half brother, but yeah, ask him, okay? Peace out.
And up. The suspects kept lining up like dominoes. The key was to make sure everyone was in place before the whole thing tumbled.
Detective Sloan, right? I was wondering when you'd call.
Ah, you've been talking to your family.
I'm the eldest son. I head up R&D, the most important division in our company. My father just died. Of course I'd be talking to my family.
I'd like to talk to you about your sister.
Juniper? Daddy's little angel who walks on water?
No, Macy.
All right, well, what about her?
Well, she says that you've been funneling money into her charities in her name.
She said that? That was supposed to be an anonymous donation. A family secret.
Because your father wouldn't approve?
My father didn't approve of anything that wasn't his idea. I've been working on a new app called Tangled. 3 years of my life, and he wouldn't even talk about it. This was going to be that put me in the driver's seat.
Tangled. The app Haley is working on.
Who?
Haley, your father's VP of technology. She said she's working on an app called
He
Tangled.
said that. That was supposed to be confidential. That wasn't for public consumption.
Are you and Haley working together?
I need to go.
Hey, hang up and I'll have a sheriff's there to take you in
You
for
do
questioning.
that. And I'll have a team of lawyers that'll crush you in court.
Well, I guess we're at a stalemate.
Hello?
Miss Hawkins.
Haley, it's Bullion. Don't say anything unless you've already said something. Then say that, but don't say anything else.
Bullion, what's going on?
Mr. Sterling, you're interfering with a homicide investigation.
I didn't tell him anything, Bullion.
Including the fact that you two are apparently working on some type of software together without your father's knowledge.
Is that a crime?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay, yes. I'm developing a new software. Mr. Sterling didn't want to fund it. And Bullion saw the potential, agreed to find the money to develop it.
So Bullion's been paying for your research.
Bullion is a visionary. He has ideas, a plan for this company's future. His father was a vulture. I'm sorry, Bullion, but he was. He only wanted to scavenge as much money from the company as possible. Bullion should be running this company.
Why keep the project secret?
I wasn't going to let my father steal her ideas or her work again.
Again?
Mind Meldogram?
The app that your father invented. He
That was
talking about
my
the-
idea, my code.
My father stole it and put his name on it. He cheats. That's how he always wins.
So it wasn't about the will after all.
I'm not even sure if the new will would have been valid anyway.
Why's that?
Is it legal if the attorney's been disbarred?
Hey, Lee, don't say anything else. We're not talking without our lawyers present.
There were too many clues, too many suspects. I needed answers, more than Joe Exotic needed a barber.
None of this would have happened if you had just invalidated the prenup.
Sweetheart, I tried. The prenup is ironclad. I wrote it myself.
So it's your fault we cannot be together.
It's nobody's fault. I'm just a good lawyer.
If you're such a good lawyer, why are you on the verge of being disbarred, sweetheart?
That is none of your business.
But a murder investigation where the victim's wife and his personal lawyer appear to be having an affair is. So Sterling threatened to have you disbarred.
Yes, he found out about Florina, and
Barry, no.
he already knows, Flo. Yes, I'm in love with Florina.
Oh, Barry.
I love her.
I love you too. Mwah, mwah.
And you do anything for each other.
Yes, but we didn't kill him.
Well, you both had motive, means.
But
You both were like-
means. What does he means, Barry?
We had the skills.
I am simple housewife. I could not.
But you worked for his company, Florina. You said so yourself.
That was a long time ago.
We didn't kill him.
Sterling wouldn't give you a divorce, and the prenup meant you'd end up with nothing. The only way you two could be together is if Sterling died.
Prove it.
Yes, proof it.
We're not the only ones that want him dead.
Oh? Who else?
Everybody that ever met him, he was a terrible man.
What kind of a man doesn't want to be a grandfather? You've got to be a special kind of sick to mess with people's lives like that.
Who was pregnant?
Nobody. That's the whole point.
You didn't think the little princess was going to disobey daddy, did you?
Juniper?
Why don't you go harass them for a while, detective? Come on, Flo.
They say you can only walk halfway into a forest before you start walking out. But this forest was deep.
Hello?
Hello.
Juniper, Eugene, Detective Sloan again. I'm bringing you both in on this call.
Why? We've already told you everything.
Everything?
Yes.
Then why didn't you mention your little bundle of joy?
Who told you that? Who told you that? That was a secret. I'll kill him. I swear to God, I'll kill him.
Juniper, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You don't get to tell me that.
Sorry, her hormones are a little out of whack.
Don't say that.
Makes her cranky.
Shut up. Just shut up, or I swear to God, I'll take a cheese grater to your shins.
So you are pregnant.
Ah!
Yes, we've been trying for years. Finally got lucky.
Sterling didn't feel so lucky.
No, he hated the idea. Said if we ever had children, he would cut us off without a cent.
Hard to keep that a secret.
Juniper's starting to show. He would have found out any day now.
Unless he was met with a tragic accident.
Look, I know how this looks, but we didn't do it.
We'll see. Don't leave town. Well, we have all the pieces to the puzzle. All you have to do is put it together. What do you think? Do you know who done it? Thank you all for being here.
You made it, you make it sound as if we had a choice.
Well, I needed you all here together. I need you all here because someone on this call is a murderer.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
Murderer.
No, it's not me.
No,
Whoever.
no.
Whoever. So.
Think so.
This was a tangled case. Seems everyone had a motive. Was it the outcast daughter?
Outcast? Hey, I like walked away on my own.
What about daddy's money?
I don't need it. Don't want it.
Not for yourself, but all the money you give to charity?
It's not mine. It doesn't affect me.
No, but it buys you a lot of celebrity in those organizations. You're a hero to them. You're a spokesperson. Your face is on billboards and commercials. Do you think they're going to keep you in the limelight if the funding dries up?
You think I'd like kill my own father over that?
People have killed for less.
No way. Okay, how could I have done it?
Well, you've built websites for a lot of these charities. You know your way around coding.
Look, I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Florina says it wasn't her.
It wasn't.
But that prenup painted her into a corner. She couldn't divorce Sterling without being cut off. She couldn't go to the man she loved penniless.
Wait, what?
Who does she love?
And Barry couldn't risk being disbarred over an affair of the heart.
You?
You're cheating on my dad with my mother?
I am not your mother.
Yeah, no kidding.
I am not even knowing who your mother is. I lose count.
Skank.
Wannabe.
Oh, woman, when I run this company, you are cut off.
If you run company.
Oh, I will.
If you avoid prison.
Hey, I'm in research and development. I don't know anything about coding.
Well, it's a good thing that you're close to someone who does, like the head of technology.
Oh, wait, are you seeing this little twit?
Drinking this tomorrow night.
Who are you calling a twit? What do you actually do besides look good?
What does that mean?
Come on, Juniper. You were always Daddy's favorite, and you played that every chance you got. You think Dad would have let you marry spineless Joe if you weren't the blessed child?
Wait, you think I'm spineless?
Everybody thinks you're spineless. My father may have ignored me, but at least he knew my name.
Well, only as a punchline.
All right, everyone. Now, every one of you could have done it because every one of you had a motive.
So, who did it?
It was a tough one until the answer was staring me in the face. Haley.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you had means. You said so yourself. You've been running IT for years, developing new kind of software, you said.
But this is a tech company. Any one of us knows our way around a motherboard.
But who had the strongest motive? Sterling took your work right out from underneath you, sold it to the highest bidder. That's reason enough for murder in my book.
Don't say anything else, Haley.
But I didn't do it.
I know.
Wait,
Didn't.
what?
She didn't?
Nope.
You couldn't lead with that?
I needed to see how the rest of the room was going to react. And now I'm certain.
All right, so who did it?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah.
The person who had the most to lose.
This company meant a lot to all of us.
But that wasn't the motive for this murder.
Wasn't?
Star-crossed, but loved just the same. Right, Barry?
Wait, you think I did it?
No.
When I told you Sterling had been murdered, you didn't ask how.
That's your proof? Ridiculous.
Is it?
That will never stand up in court.
You're right. But why didn't you react when I said Haley was the culprit? Everyone else was shocked, not you.
That's nonsense.
It might be, but it was enough to convince a judge to give me a warrant. I'm pretty certain with a little digging, they're going to find Sterling's original phone. When he lost his, he needed a new one that you rewired.
Barry, is this true?
Of course not.
No man ever do this for me. Risk life to be with me. I stand by you no matter what.
I love you, Flo. Get me an attorney. Someone who didn't work for Sterling.
I will, my love.
Did you see that one coming? It was the lawyer who did the crime, trapped by his own contract. An irony that wasn't lost on me.
Detective Sloan,
Yes?
do we need to be here for this?
Oh, no, you can all go.
If Juniper doesn't eat every few hours, she gets cranky.
Shut up, Eugene.
Just take the hits, man. Just take the hits.
The person who had the most to lose.
This company meant a lot to all of us.
Yes, but none of you were packing to get out of town, were they, Haley?
I told you I was losing my job.
Don't say anything else, Haley.
I have nothing to hide.
You said you had to go live with your parents,
That's right.
your family that lives in Juneau.
So,
Well, so when does anyone need a bathing suit in Juneau?
that doesn't mean anything.
Well, not by itself, but a little investigating, and we found out that you had tickets to the Ivory Coast.
You were leaving me?
I need a vacation.
So why lie about where you're going? Unless it was because you were heading to a country that has no extradition treaty with the US. I'm pretty certain the little digging and they're going to find Sterling's original phone. When he lost his, he needed a new one that you rewired.
She did it. I can't believe it. I thought she loved me.
The heart wants what the heart wants, but the wallet makes the decisions.
So I'm alone again.
No, you still have us, Uncle.
Yeah, someone has to help you run the company after all.
Did you see that one coming? It was the IT genius who did the crime. She'll need a lot more than ones and zeros where she's going.
Detective Sloan,
Yes?
do we need to be here for this?
No, you can all go.
If Juniper doesn't eat every few hours, well, she gets kind of cranky.
Shut up, Eugene.
Just take the hits, man. Just take the hits.
It was a tough one until the answer was staring me right in my face, wasn't it, Macy?
What? I didn't do it.
You had motive. You said so yourself. You hated your father.
I never said I hated him. Okay, you did.
But there's no love lost between you.
Doesn't mean I'd like kill him, okay? Do you know what that would do to my aura? It would go like totally red.
Even though he was destroying the environment, someone had to protect the earth from his destruction.
Well, the earth is our mother, all of our mother.
Exactly, and you'd do anything to save her.
All right, fine, okay, fine. Who else was gonna step up, huh? Who else? The man, he totally deserved it. He was raping the environment, doing all these terrible things. What I did was for the greater good. Any jury would see that.
I'm pretty sure after a little digging, and they're going to find Sterling's original phone. When he lost his, he needed a new one that you rewired.
All right, fine. Catch me if you can.
I can't believe she's our sister.
Half sister?
And the wrong half.
Did you see that one coming? It was the green conscious daughter who had no conscience when it came to killing her father.
Florina, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. But I'm very happy for my gain.
So what now?
I think it's time we untangle the business, and I know just the man to do it.
Thank you, Haley.
Detective Sloan,
Yes.
do we need to be here for this?
Oh, no, you can go.
Juniper, if she doesn't eat every few hours, she gets a little cranky.
Shut up, Eugene.
Take the hits, man. Take the hits.
Take the hits down now. Take
They say revenge is best served cold when justice is served with a side of righteousness. My feet have walked these mean streets, always one step from the gutter. But together, you and I, we've poured a little bleach on this seedy side of town. There's no rest for the wicked down here. I got another call, another crime. Until next time, keep your peepers peeled.